They're on the verge here of getting the lead in the Austrian Grand Prix as Verstappen goes down the inside once again. He's wheel to wheel with Charles Leclerc, and Verstappen comes out still alongside that Ferrari.
It's got
down
DRS.
towards turn 4. Verstappen's got DRS once again. He's so close. He's wheel to wheel once again, but it is a very tricky part of the track to overtake if you're not ahead going into the braking zone. And fair play. Bravo, Charles Leclerc. Towards turn 3. Is he going to go inside or outside? Which way is Verstappen going to go here? DRS wide open, gaining on the Ferrari. Switches early, Verstappen. Late braking. Leclerc this time might just have to give way as he goes off the track. And when he comes back on, Max Verstappen has just sent Holland into raptures. He leads the Austrian Grand Prix. What a battle this has been. And on that occasion, Leclerc powerless to defend his lead.
5 lights and the second race is underway. Decent start for Tavita, good start for Alesi. It's Beckman trying to hang on to the lead. Tavita has got the inside line and will surely take fast to the first turn. No, they've collided. I don't believe it. The top 3 come together at turn number 1. Tavita, it's Beckman, it's Alesi. So Beckman's slow away. Alesi's got a good start. Tavita's got a good start. Tavita's up into the lead on the left-hand side of your picture. And then into the braking zone as he went to take the racing line. The American driver cutting back and nowhere really for everyone else to go. That is so reminiscent of what we saw in Singapore last year in Formula 1. Schwartzman knows he's got to defend, doesn't want to give up the inside line on the 24th and last lap, hangs on to the inside line, forces his teammate to go the long way round, and they make contact, they both locked up, off the road goes Armstrong, and Hughes goes up to second place. The prediction from HWA is something was going to happen, and it did happen at the top of the hill. Here they come out of the final corner. Who's going to get it? It's Schwartzman who wins on the road for his 3rd win of the year. Hughes is denied on track at least. He comes across the line in second. Robert Schwartzman has been given a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision, and he inherited a victory this way in the first race of the year. But it's Jake Hughes who finished a 1/10 of a second behind on the road, but he will climb to the top step of the podium.
I wouldn't want to be Lance Stroll at this moment, because which way do you go? Forward or backwards? And now Sergio Perez having a go, and Alex Albon, oh my lord, that very nearly ended in total disaster for Alex Albon, but Perez has got damage to his front wing. Perez that has picked up a damaged front wing. We're on the final lap. Lance Stroll goes down the inside on Daniel Ricciardo. This time he gets the move done, but watch out, there's Lando Norris right there. Which way's Norris going to go? Because he's in a position to take Daniel Ricciardo, and Lance Stroll gets past Ricciardo. Might go the long way round with Lance Stroll. Is going to go the long way round with Lance Stroll. Wheel to wheel with Lance Stroll. He's almost onto the gravel, and somehow Stroll manages to hang on to 6th place. Lando Norris on the last lap. He got the fastest lap last week. He's got a place ahead of Lance Stroll this week, and he's up into 6th place. Sergio Perez, well, he might take 5th, but these 3 are gaining on him, and Perez is losing an awful lot of pace. There he is with that damaged front wing. Norris might yet take 5th, you know, as he goes wide. Perez, Norris is past the racing point. He's done 2 in the same lap. Perez ahead of Stroll, ahead of Ricciardo behind. Oh, it's a tight finish. It's a photo finish. Perez ahead of Stroll, ahead of Ricciardo. Sainz and Kvyat complete the top 10.
And look at this, 2nd, 3rd and 4th all over the road. We've seen a big crash with that sort of situation, but they've avoided it in Formula 2. Very close, and contact between the teammates, and Leclerc spins around to the back of the field. The championship leader is sent to the back after contact with his teammate, and he could be out. He is out of the race.
Dean Stoneman holding in 2nd place for Dams, ahead of Nick De Vries. Roberto Merri crosses the line in 4th. Oh dear me! Oh no! Terrible, terrible crash as Nicholas Latifi plows into the back of Roberto Merri's car. Merri slowed down immediately after the start-finish line, and Latifi launched off the back of him. I do hope both those drivers are okay. Latifi had been defending from Tom Dillman and was obviously so busy doing that. Well, he had no reason to expect that anybody would have slowed down so soon after the finishing line. It's a completely unnecessary accident, and I'm sure we'll see ramifications from this.
That's within 100 metres of taking the checkered flag that Roberto Merri was going at, what, 50, 60 miles an hour?
to cross the start-finish line for the final time. It doesn't look as though there's going to be any team orders here, and nor should we ever really have believed there would be. Oh, he's getting very close to Michael Schumacher, but Rubens Barrichello comes through. He's not going to let Michael through, is he? No, they're going to... Yes, he is! No! I do not believe it! I do not, Adam and Eve, what is going on? Michael Schumacher wins the Austrian Grand Prix. He doesn't deserve to win it. That is outrageous.
Oh, I'm gobsmacked, absolutely gobsmacked. That is not possible, and I can't believe it's even allowed.
This is what we need to see. This is what we need to see, because Norris changed his tactics slightly coming into turn 2 and has allowed him to get much closer to Ericsson this time around. Is he going to make it into turn 3? Not quite.
See Ericsson looking in the mirrors all the time, can't you? Looks forward, looks again in the mirrors.
Oh, and he's hit it! He's hit! They've hit!
Oh, Ericsson's still in front, but bodywork flying off. Now, was that the back of Ericsson's car or the front?
That's front wing. I think that's front wing gone. That's one of the main planes gone from Norris's car. He's damaged the front wing. Even the end plates is all gone. And if he wants to take second place,
he's going to have a go.
Norris.
He's going to have a go. Looking around the outside here, half a lap to go. Tries to switch.
Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Oh no! They've hit! Unbelievable!
Norris into the gravel trap, out of the race. Through goes Habsburg. Oh, Carlin, you got to wait to celebrate. You can't do it yet.
But that's a great shame for Alex Albon. He really got that move made.
Yeah.
And no DRS, of course, for the first 2 laps after the restart.
Right, so we're running on board with Sebastian Vettel.
Oh,
It's already off.
It's broken already.
The tyre actually came off the wheel. And that's why Kimi Raikkonen then couldn't control the car and ended up
it's the wheel.
towards the barriers. Is
the wheel
in there as well?
Quite by the tether. Well, of course, the reason...
the whole front right corner.
He's got the soft compound tyre on. You would expect that. The hard tyre is on the Mercedes. Albon is all over the back of Hamilton, who once again forces in the long way round. Norris goes the long way round on Perez.
No,
and Albon again, no, with Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton forced Albon all the way round the outside. Great defence by Lewis.
He was actually ahead, wasn't he? It was ahead.
So is that Hamilton's fault once again, as he accepted blame and took blame in Brazil?
Looking to make it 6th, but we've got a driver ahead. When George Russell, who's got the DRS, so having to defend. Oh, massive accident. Oh, and rolling over, horrible crash. Thankfully, he's landed the right way up, but Dorian Boccolacci out of the race, yeah, with a spectacular barrel roll, and thank goodness he's okay. So this is on board, and it's going to be a massive hit for Lorandi. There.
The red lights are on, and as they go out, who's it going to be? Good start from Sebastian Bourdais. Bourdais gets away cleanly. His Patrick Friesacker also away well, second fastest. Watch out for Justin Wilson, Thomas Eng, that is, in fact, up to there's contact. Bourdais goes off into the gravel, and there's more drama behind. Cars up in the air, cars all over the place, into the gravel trap, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the safety car coming out at the end of this lap. There are cars everywhere, and then up to the first corner, off they went. Friesacker spins, hits, but there's separate contact there. Actually, that was Garcia being hit by somebody. Then Haberfeld goes over the top. Webber there, I think, on the left-hand side of the shot. Oh dear, it was just chaos. I'm not quite sure who hit Antonio Garcia there. Garcia had made a good start, actually, because he'd qualified 9th and was right up in that lead group.
We said Gunther would struggle to score points. Well, that is proving the case at the moment. Latifi is the final point scorer. Ferrucci trying it to the inside. You can't go 3 wide. But look at Markelov behind. Markelov has got a different set of tyres on. The problem is for him, he's got 3 cars in front of him. And the final point, look at the speed he's got. This is crazy. He's going to risk it. Oh, that is absolutely incredible commitment from Artem Markelov, who's passed 1, 2, 3, and Artem Markelov. That is absolutely outrageous. He's up to 9, and he beats him to the final place on the podium. And so it's Merry in 4th, 5th is Albon, 6th is Sete Camara, Mikino is 7th, and Fukuzumi has been overtaken at the final corner of the last lap by Artem Markelov, who overtook 4 cars on the final tour to start tomorrow from reverse grid pole.
Or Lacey ran into the back of one of the Benons, a little bit of carbon fibre flying around off of a front, probably an end fence of a front wing. Oh, Coulthard and Hakkinen touch. Great start by Ruben Barrichello, and off goes the McLaren. Off goes the McLaren in Mika Hakkinen. Mika Hakkinen is off the track, nudged together with David Coulthard, and he's going to have to storm his way through the field. There's
as they turn in for turn 2.
Yes, Coulthard coming from a long way back and just touches the back of Hakkinen and they both manage to keep the engine running. Everybody after queuing up behind.
Check the left mirror, check the right mirror. It's full of Jake Hughes if you're Liam Lawson. These two duking it out once again. Oh, they've hit each other to allow the lead. Oh, the virtual safety car came out and the leading pair collide. Going around the outside. We've seen that plenty of times. Ah, he was on the curb. On the curb, and that is all it takes.
Look at this is close. Hamilton got a fantastic drive out of turn 1.
So here he goes then. Is this hammer time? Lewis Hamilton wheel to wheel with Nico Rosberg in towards turn 2. His teammates got the inside line. They've touched again. Hamilton runs wide, and is he going to come onto the track and touch his teammate? He's now got damage. Nico Rosberg to his front wing. Bits of carbon fibre are showering the track, and Lewis Hamilton does manage to overtake his teammate.
And Rosberg basically didn't leave him any room, did not leave Hamilton room there. They nearly touch again.
Lewis is on the braking zone and slow it down once again. Now we just turn into the corner. He leaves enough of a car's space on the inside. If someone did this to me out there today, brake problem or not, I would be asking, why didn't you even try to turn into the apex? Why run me out so far? Maybe it's because Lewis has done that to him in the past, who knows, but I don't want to be in that team briefing later on, that's for sure.